Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden in plain sight. And today we're looking at McEwen Inc. And it seems they'd been busy handing out some shiny new stock options, but what does that really mean for you? Alright, so McEwen Inc. is a company that's filing a standard report, a Form 8K, which is basically a heads up that something important has happened. And what happened here is that on August 11th, 2025, they decided to issue some stock options, or like a coupon that allows someone to buy the company's stock at a set price, usually a good price in the future. It's a way to reward people and get them excited about the company doing well. Even though their main office is in Toronto, Canada, they're a public company here in the US, listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol MUX. That also means they have to play by US rules when it comes to reporting. The main reason for this specific report is to let us know about changes in their leadership team or compensation arrangements. In this case, it's all about those new stock options. So they've got this plan called the 2024 Equity and Incentive Plan, and they've used a standard agreement for these new stock options. Think of it as a template for giving out these opportunities. And the actual details of that agreement are filed as an exhibit 10.1. We can't go through every single word, but the key takeaway is how these options work. These options have a vesting schedule. That means you don't get to use them all at once. Instead, they're earned over time. 1/3 of the options become available each year for 3 years. So if you get 300 options after year 1, you can exercise 100. After year 2, another 100, and then finally the last 100 in year 3. What's important here is what happens if someone leaves the company. If they leave for any reason other than dying or being fired for bad behavior, they have a short window of 3 months to use the options they've already earned, the ones that are vested. After that, any options still available, vested or not, just disappear if someone is fired for cause. All their options, vested or not, vanish immediately. What's important here is what happens if someone leaves the company. If they leave for any reason other than dying or being fired for bad behavior, they have a short window of 3 months to use the options they've already earned, the ones that have vested. After that, any options still available, vested or not, just disappear. If someone is fired for cause, all their options, vested or not, vanish immediately. Now for the juicy part, who got these options and at what price? These particular options are for buying the company's stock at $10.43 per share, and they can be exercised for up to 5 years from when they were given out, as long as they've already vested. So a guy named William Shaver got 80,000 of these. That means he could potentially make a lot of money if the stock price goes up significantly above $10.23. If the stock is trading at, say, $27 when he exercises, he makes $9.57 per share on those 80,000 options, which is a nice chunk of change. Then we have Robert McEwen, who received a hefty 170,000 stock options. That's a pretty substantial award, suggesting he's a key player in the company. Perry Ng is next with 50,000 options. Stephen Spears picked up 40,000 options, and Jeff Chan also received 40,000 options. So these are the main people getting these grants, and the details are all laid out in that form of agreement. It's a pretty standard way companies incentivize their leadership, giving them a direct financial stake in the company's success. And this whole report was signed off by Carmen Deege, who is the general counsel for McEwen Inc. This is typical for these kinds of filings. So what's the story here? McEwen Inc. is giving out stock options as a way to reward and motivate their top people. The key terms are that these options vest over 3 years, meaning they're earned gradually, and if someone leaves, they have a limited time to exercise their vested options. The grant price is $10.43, and the top recipients, including Robert McEwen himself, received quite a number of these options. Looking at this from a higher level, this filing shows a company actively using stock-based compensation. This is typically done to align the interests of management with shareholders. When executives hold options, they're more likely to focus on strategies that increase the stock price, because that's how they make their personal wealth grow. The vesting schedule ensures they stick around to earn those options. The fact that they filed a Form 8K means these grants are considered significant enough to warrant immediate public disclosure. It suggests a belief from the company's board that these individuals are critical to future success. We don't have their financial statements here, so we can't see if this is a company that's performing so well, that these options are likely to be very valuable, or if it's more of a hope and a prayer situation. But generally, granting options at $10.43 INSIN when the stock might already be trading higher suggests confidence. If the stock is trading much higher, these options represent a significant potential upside for the recipients. The risk, of course, is if the stock price doesn't go up, these options are worthless. The company is essentially betting on its own future performance. From a Warren Buffett perspective, we'd want to know why these options were given. Is it to retain talent during a period of intense growth or to reward past performance? Without more context on the company's financials and strategic initiatives, it's hard to say definitively. But as a general principle, aligning executive compensation with shareholder value is good business. The specific amounts granted to individuals like Robert McEwen suggest a strong emphasis on key leadership. What's notable here is the specific exercise price and the vesting schedule. The $10.43 price is a benchmark. If McEwen Inc. can consistently push its stock price above that level, these options become valuable compensation. The 3-year vesting protects the company if key people leave too early. In conclusion, this 8K filing tells a straightforward story about executive compensation through stock options. It's a common practice, but the details of who gets how many and at what price can tell you a lot about a company's priorities and its outlook. For McEwen Inc., it seems like a deliberate move to keep their leadership team engaged and focused on driving up the stock volume. We'll have to keep an eye on their stock performance to see if these options prove to be a wise investment for everyone involved. Alright, that's our quick decode of McEwen Inc.'s latest move. What do you think about these stock option grants? Are they a sign of good things to come or just standard corporate practice? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please smash that like button and make sure you're subscribed for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our Discord community for even more discussions linked in the description. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next decode.